Nicole Chance here. Thank you so much for joining me here in my new home, Bali. So I finally made the move and been here about a week, so really just beginning to ground. Lots of travel. Geez, for about 4 years I've been on the move. So it's kind of surreal to think that I'm going to be here for a while. And still my energy is quite frenetic. Even knowing in my mind that I'll be here for a while and can settle, I'm just so used to being in movement. So my body doesn't quite know yet. And combined with a little bit of jet lag, I'm really working on having some earth energy, some grounding. So this morning just wanted to film a short video for relaxation and chill down the energy. So this can be really good if you're feeling a little stressed or you're just needing to root maybe in the head too much. It's kind of good for everything. So go ahead and take a seat. You can sit cross-legged. You can sit up on your shins if that feels good to you. It's also really nice to set up on a block or a bolster so that lifts your hips up over your knees so you have a little bit more freedom in the back. We really want to open the heart up. One thing that happens when we're stressed a lot is the body normally tends to respond physiologically by rounding forward. We also hold the breath, so we want to just reverse that pattern. So inhale, bring the collarbones really wide and bring the heart forward. And exhale, let the shoulders just fall down the back. Just let them relax. Again, inhale, broaden the collarbones, bring the heart forward. And exhale, let the shoulder blades glide down the back. Bring the hands to heart center. Let the inhale lift the crown of the head. And the exhale, root the tailbone. So really feel where you're connected to the earth or to the block or the floor or your mat. Really noticing that. Again, inhale, lift up the crown of the head. And then exhale, feel where you're connected to the earth. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, let's twist over towards the right. So bring the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind, gazing over the shoulder. Inhale, lift to the crown of the head. And exhale, twist. So our inhales we always use to be more expansive. So inhale, lift, create more space between the ribs and the hips. And exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Lift the arms up, reach them wide. And then exhale, let's twist over towards the right. Sorry, the left. Take the right arm to the left knee. Inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. Again, inhale, lift. And exhale, twist. So grabbing onto the ankles, pull the heart forward, gaze up, and then exhale, begin to round. And you can allow the head to hang. Allow the head to be heavy. Shake the head no. You should really be feeling this on the muscles on the sides of the spine. And shake the head yes. So when you move the head, you kind of shift the weight and the traction on those muscles. So kind of just move around and see what feels good. And then next inhale, begin to come up. And then switch sides. So let's bring the left leg out. Take the left hand to the right knee, and we'll twist over towards the right. So we've already been here. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, twist. Inhale, we'll turn all the way. So you can do more of a side bend a little bit, or you just shift so that you're facing either one. It's a different area, so whatever is feeling good in the body. And begin to walk forward. So this will look different for everyone. So I'm quite flexible. Don't compare yourself here. I do this all the time. But you can have this knee bent as well. It can also be good to put a blanket under the knee. That'll give you quite a bit more space. And like I said on the other side, if you want to get more into the low back, you can take the hands over the left side and then come down. So it just shifts the stretch a little bit. Release the neck. The head is like 12 pounds, so 10 to 12 pounds or something like that. So holding that up causes so much strain. And also when you release it, it just adds so much more yumminess to the stretch as well. And let's come all the way up. Open up if you kind of close the leg a little bit. The right hand will go back behind and we'll push into the earth. Inhale, lift. Bring the head, heart, and hand back as the hips come forward. Reach and stretch. Maybe cactus that top arm. And then coming back onto the ground. Let's shift onto the back. So plant the soles of the feet. We'll take the hands behind the thighs. So curl everything in like you're in a little ball. And then with the back rounded, we're slowly going to come down. So pull the belly in, bring the chin into the chest. Really still lengthening the back here. Eventually you'll have to let go of the legs. And then the back will come down onto the ground. So we're going to move in like a rolling bridge here. So we'll move the hips and the arms at the same time. So on an inhale, we'll begin to lift the hips up, lift the arms up. The arms will come all the way back whenever the hips get to the highest point. And then exhale, roll the spine down. So tucking the tailbone in. Whenever the sacrum hits the ground, the hands do as well. 3 more times like this. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, coming down. So you can make this slower if you want. Slow is good. Really feeling the articulation of the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Once more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, coming down. Beautiful. Reclining pigeon. So take the right foot over the left knee and we'll pull in here. So one hand will go in between, the other hand over, and grabbing for the front of the knee or the back of the thigh. See whichever one feels good and accessible to you. And we'll begin to let the exhale be longer than the inhale. That's really telling our nervous system that we're safe and we can relax. And it's also telling this right hip that it's safe and it can open up a little bit more. Whenever we hold the breath or have a short breath, it makes the body tense up. So especially when we're stretching and things like that, really conscious exhale allows us to go a little deeper. And let's bring the sole of the foot on the ground. Let's cross the right leg over, kind of like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. We'll shift the hips to the right a little bit, and then bring the legs down. If this is too much on the low back, then you can unwind the legs and just have them side by side. And then cactus the arms out, and maybe you gaze over towards the right. So just doing spinal twist here. And letting yourself feel supported, hopefully moving out of the thinking mind, some since we began. So really just feeling into the body, trying to feel a little more than we're thinking, which can be incredibly challenging. One more inhale. And release. And we'll come back to center. And we'll switch sides, so the left ankle will come over. And we'll pull in the legs and grab for the front of the thigh or the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. I'm getting relaxed now, so I'm mixing up my body parts. You know what I mean. Slow, steady breath, especially kind of focusing on the exhale here. That's the grounding breath. Inhales, we expand, and exhales, we ground, we root. So it can be a good thing to think about when you're feeling stressed. Just be like, okay, I'm going to focus on my exhales here. I notice that I hold my breath. I really hold my breath when I'm feeling anxious or I'm feeling stressed. And once I've started being aware of it, I notice that I do it quite a lot. And I've probably done it my whole life and never realized until this past year. I realized that I really hold my breath. So I'm really focusing on that. Release. And begin to bring the sole of the foot on the ground. And we'll take that twist. So just sit like you're cross-legged in a chair. Shift the hips over to the left this time. Cactus the arms. And then bring the legs down. Two more rounds of breath here. And coming back to center. Hug the knees in, pull everything in, bring the forehead towards the knees. And then extend the legs long. We'll just take a short shavasana here. And it doesn't really matter how long or how short they are. It's the intention that we're putting forth. So let the feet fall open, the hands come up, palms up. If you'd like to roll the shoulders on to the back again, if the ears have came up, or the shoulders have came up by the ears, really lay yourself out. And I just want you to feel all the points of contact between you and the earth. So where the heels are touching, where the calves are touching, your booty, the shoulders, just where everything is touching the ground. Kind of scan the body. Then every exhale is as if you're sinking farther down into the ground. You know, this downward energy is so important. We can stay up and stay frazzled as it is in our culture a lot, the go, 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 productive. So really learning to embrace the steadiness and ease of relaxation. And that balance is so mandatory. So vital, I guess, is a better word. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Feel your heartbeat, feel your breath. Any other pulsations going on in the body. We have a whole system that's working for us. And bring in some gratitude for your body. And for this practice. And slowly, when you're ready, you can stay right here and just switch me off. We'll bring the knees into the chest. Just a squeeze and then roll over towards the side. Take the top arm and push yourself up, and we'll just come right back into a seated pose. Keep the eyes closed. Bring the hands to the knees. And like we did in the beginning, inhale, reach the crown of the head up. And exhale, let the tailbone root. Inhale, bring the heart forward, broaden the collarbone. And then exhale, let the shoulders drop. And bring the hands together and the thumbs at the third eye. Thank yourself for showing up today. Let's bow forward to seal our practice, and together we'll say namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me. Again, Cold Chants with Om Yoga Tribe. And please head over to my new website, coldchantsyoga.com. I have all kinds of exciting events and retreats planned, as well as some longer class downloads and a subscription service as well that has all kinds of goodies on it. And it'll tell you all about it. So enjoy your day. Thank you for practicing with me. Be well.